Normally, I'd show footage of something, or anything really. But Kashmir is under a complete blackout. That means no internet and no outside communication. So this seems pretty fitting. I mean, don't get me wrong, there is actual footage, but there's a little bit of a problem with that footage. It's all contradictory.
While researching for this video, it was very hard to find out what was really happening in Kashmir. And I'm just going to say this before the video even begins. If you're here to find out about what's happening in Kashmir, find another video or go look online, because I personally don't think I'm qualified to talk about what's happening there. Instead, this video is going to be about truth. And it's going to be more about the problem with truth.
Truth is supposed to be straightforward, but it isn't. Truth is subjective. By that, I mean that one person's truth is different from another.
Imagine you were brought up with the idea that all cats are evil. And by evil, I mean they're vicious, human-eating monsters that will attack you when they find the right moment. And imagine 20 years of knowing this information and someone comes up to you and says, "Hey, cats are actually really good." You're not going to immediately accept what this person's saying. For you, this person is saying something that is just crazy, that is something that is insane and impossible, and you're going to fight them about it if you feel so passionate about cats. See, you think you're right, and the other guy thinks they're right. But not only that, both of you think that each other is wrong. And that's where all the problems begin.
And though cat haters aren't really a threat or anything, this is a problem that is the root of a lot of global issues. And now, with social media allowing people to be so connected, everyone is in on the shouting match. So, you're left with two options, basically. You can tune out, or you find the person you relate to the most and follow whatever they say. And a lot of times, that causes more problems than solutions.
Kashmir is going through a very terrible humanitarian crisis, and the bigger problem is that we on the outside don't have a clear picture of what's going on. Because of the blackout, we have no idea what's true and what's not. It's really easy to get confused with all the information that's out there and all the subjective truth. And, this isn't a social media problem. I know that a lot of this is on social media, but it's a problem that's plaguing every single form of media. There's too much misinformation being represented as truth, and the problem is no one knows which one to believe. And we now live in a world where it's hard to get correct information. It's hard to find out what's real and what's not. And when you're in a world like that, you're forced to work even harder to find out what the real truth is. And I don't have any answers. I'll be honest, I was hoping that I would have an answer by the time I recorded this, but the truth is I don't have any answers to avoid this problem of subjective truth. The only thing that I could say that you could do is to criticize and question every single thing. Anything you ever thought was true, or anything that you ever thought was just something you accepted, has to be questioned. The reason why is because things that are questioned and still stand up are obviously things that are going to be true. But things that are questioned and start slowly being broken apart every time you question it, that's where you need to start looking and asking yourself whether the information you have is actually correct or it's not. I want to thank you all for watching this video. Normally I'd ask you to subscribe, but for this video, I want to focus on Kashmir. I've left a bunch of links in the description below about what's happening in Kashmir and, ways that you could help. There's so much that we can do and that we have to do because the people inside really are trapped at this point. And if they can't do anything, it's really up to us. So the best thing you can do is inform yourself, get as much information as you can, and spread the word. And if there's any other ways you can help, I'll leave it in the description below. And, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Also, shout out to Sannuki, who made this awesome t-shirt. This is a mosque in Pakistan called the Badshahi Mosque. I just want to give it out to them because this is an awesome t-shirt and it's cool. So, and they support Pakistani workers, and I think that's important. So check them out. I'll leave them in the description below. See ya. Bye.